Tonight, the Georgia Attorney General's office says its phone won't stop ringing with questions about a lawsuit involving Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act. It provides equal opportunities for people with disabilities.
So AG Chris Carr is saying that the suit was filed in September to get rid of a Biden-era policy that would add gender dysphoria as a protected disability. But some parents fear it could have much bigger consequences. Our Grace King is joining us now. So Grace, why exactly are so many parents concerned?
Well, the lawsuit ends with a line demanding that the courts declare Section 504 unconstitutional. It was filed by 17 different states. And parents with students who rely on 504 accommodations say they need them to succeed in school. But legal experts and the Attorney General's office say it's important to look at that demand in context. Ellen Popov's twin boys thrive because of Section 504.
They receive repeated directions. Sometimes he used to have read aloud because he's dyslexic, and we saw a huge jump from C grades to A's.
She worries this lawsuit could turn that progress back around.
It makes me nervous for my kid about what's going to happen. And if that goes away, what does that mean for our children?
Emory University Law School professor Alicia Hughes understands that fear, but says the lawsuit goes beyond education.
What this lawsuit is really about is stopping the inclusion of gender dysphoria as a disability because it's inconsistent with the read that has been given by the U.S. Congress.
The Americans with Disabilities Act explicitly excludes transvestism, transsexualism, and gender identity disorders from its disability definition. The lawsuit says adding gender dysphoria as a protected Section 504 disability would contradict that.
These AGs are saying this could potentially, if this rule is implemented, and we decide that we are not going to enact this provision, this puts our funding in other areas in jeopardy, and we're not standing for that.
In a statement, the Georgia Attorney General's office told 11 Alive the constitutionality of 504 was never in question, and that they filed the suit to protect the state's existing 504 program and the funding it receives by blocking the gender dysphoria rule.
This lawsuit is a protective measure. These folks truly are not trying to upset or upend 504 as it has historically existed for 52 years, especially in looking at public education and accommodations in public education.
Now, this lawsuit is currently on hold in the courts as the Trump administration starts looking at policy changes of its own. Both sides are expected to file a joint status report on next steps for this case next week.
All right, Grace, thank you so much.